So I'm confused right now. Well, actually, I'm more than confused. I'm stunned about something. And what it is I don't understand how we know so much stuff. How have we created our current reality? How did we discover the potential of electricity, for example, or gas? How did we understand that we could mine gas from miles underground and store it and deliver it safely to homes and then use it to power our central heating and cook our food? I don't understand how we made the logical steps to understand how these things work. And how did we ever grasp the potential of electricity? How does an electric current flowing through some metal or whatever, how does that lead to inventions that utilize this thing that happens? How did we understand that we could build computers, for example, or televisions or radios? I'm very confused as to how we made the logical steps to create the technologies that we depend on and just assume will always be there. One thing leads to another, like electric light, for example. How did we grasp the potential of electricity to produce light? I don't understand the link between an electric current and the production of light. But some men out there applied their brains and somehow they figured out that one thing leads to another and that gas can be used to heat our homes. I don't know how we ever discovered the potential of gas. I imagine it was some kind of accident that led to the discovery because I can't see how we would understand the link between gas and heat and whatever. And electricity, the potential and the ability of electricity to power our machines, our televisions, our computers. It's just stunning how we go from one thing to another in our understanding. Like an iron, for example, where we heat the metal using electricity and then we use that to make our clothes neat. It's just crazy how we progress in our knowledge and understanding of the universe, and we progress in our ability to manipulate the universe as well. And it makes me wonder what might happen in the future. Um, it could be the case that electricity is one of the most fundamental things that exists in the universe, and that's the end of it. Or it could be that there are other things to discover equivalent to electricity in its range of application that we're yet to discover. And we'll discover this thing, and it will enable us to do so much more than we've ever imagined before. In the same way as electricity completely revolutionized the entire world and changed our ability to do so many things, what else might we discover that will completely change the world in the same way as electricity changed the world? And how did we ever appreciate the potential of gas? It really, there's nothing that makes sense about it. How did we understand that we could use gas and pipe it underground to millions of homes safely? How did we understand the potential of gas? There must have been some accident and people died, and then there was a realization of the potential of gas. And there are so many other things in life that one thing leads to another. But how we found that one thing doesn't make a lot of sense. And mathematics, for example, the creation of that ability, I don't know how to describe maths. the ability to manipulate numbers in so many ways. And there's so much around our use of numbers. And it's changed how we view the world so much. And it's increased our ability to manipulate the universe in so many ways. And I keep thinking that we will discover new things that will entirely change how we manage the universe, how we manipulate things, how we live, basically. So it is really amazing to understand that we will invent new things beyond nuclear technology, beyond physics and maths. We will create new technologies that will completely change our lives in the same way as electricity, for example. And it is wondrous to imagine what we might discover someday. And it will probably be a man that makes the discovery. And I know that there are men out there in their millions thinking, and at some point, these men will create something new that will completely revolutionize our lives in the same way as the invention of electricity revolutionized our lives and our use of gas, for example. It's just awesome to try and imagine what we might create in due course. And it's merely about the passage of time that will make this happen. Absolutely incredible.